Today, we're picking up a new car for the channel. Stay tuned. So I'm thinking we can have a spot there, put this one sideways, put that one there, and then we'll be able to fit another car in here, no problem. So I hope you guys are excited, and I am extremely excited. This is my first right-hand drive vehicle that I'm gonna be buying. Dawson's actually on his way to come pick me up right now. So we're gonna go and grab it, and if you guys want, you can skip to the end of the video and see what it is, but I'm sure if you're like me, you like to watch the process and everything go through. And I'm not gonna give anything away. I'm just gonna get a video of me driving it on the way home and see if you guys can pick up on it on the interior. I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out. It's a car that it's pretty rare and they're very, very expensive. So I think I paid a little extra than what I really wanted to, but I wanted this car. So I'm gonna give you guys one hint on what it is at the beginning of the video. It's a classic Fast and Furious movie car that everybody loves. You probably can guess what it is. It could be a Skyline, it could be a Toyota, it could be an RX-7. You guys will just have to wait and see, but I hope you guys are as excited as I am because this project could be pretty sweet. So it was hard enough time for me to find one of these cars that haven't been touched yet and needs a little bit of tender love. It's just been sitting and it needs to be rebuilt. My little touch on it with my my meticulous manners with these cars here. So we're gonna go ahead and do all that, and we're gonna film the whole series for you guys. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this. I wish I would have gotten it in a different color, but like I said, these cars are very rare. So especially in my area in Canada, you're kind of limited on your choices there. You're not like you can shop around and find one. But let's just say it's gonna look good in the garage, and we're gonna have a whole new series here. So here it is, boys. As you can tell, the interior, you can probably guess what this car is. It's obviously, like I said, it's right-hand drive. It's a little weird. I'm getting used to it here. We got a bunch of Japanese stuff coming from over here. Got some stuff I gotta take down. You guys can probably figure it out now of, you know, seeing the back and all that stuff in the interior there. And of course, the steering wheel gives it away. But yeah, so we picked up a 1994 Toyota Supra. Pretty low kilometers on it, all original. It needs some love and care, but that's what I'm willing to do with this car. It's going to be a fun project. Pretty excited. We'll get more into it once I get back to the house there, and we'll go over the car. Like I said, it needs lots of love, but the kilometers are low and the underneath is fairly clean in this car. So I can do body work and all that other stuff on the rest of it if it needs it elsewhere, but the thing's solid, so that's all that really matters to me for a good platform. Paid a little bit more than what I wanted to for this car, but you know what? They're becoming more and more rare these days, especially this year and right-hand drive, and especially it's harder to find in Canada. So yeah, this is going to be the next build on the channel here, so I hope you guys are as excited as I am with it. Pretty cool feeling to be able to do this in my lifetime. I've worked really hard to try and build these vehicles, and it's a lot of money, but you know what, it's a lot of fun, and you can't really put a price on a hobby like this if you're having a good time doing it. So in my opinion, that's the wisdom of the day there. If you like doing it, it can be priceless. You can't really put a price tag on that. Well, yeah, no, this interior feels pretty cool. As you guys already probably know, everything's kind of directed towards the driver, which is kind of cool. It's like a fighter jet sort of deal. It's got everything in here. The interior is actually really clean in this thing too. It's gonna need a lot of cleaning up, just like, you know, stains here and there and whatnot. It's what you get for an older car, right? So every other Supra that I've looked at online already had way too much done to it that I didn't want that. I wanted to buy something stock like this and do all the things that I do to it. And this is the first time that I've actually bought a vehicle that isn't like in pristine condition first before I build it. So it's going to be a bit of a different build than usual, which is what I'm into. It's going to be a little bit different. Like I said, going to be a bit of a process trying to get this thing looking good, and then we're gonna make this thing a really fast car. So I hope you guys are gonna stick along and keep an eye out for all the updated videos on this and throughout the winter and whatnot. So this should keep me busy. Got Doss in front of me here. Just getting used to this here. The signals are on the right side too as well, so that's gonna take a bit to get used to, but this is a 5-speed, so this is a GE engine. We'll talk more about it when we get back. But the specs and whatnot. 112,000 kilometers on it, which is fairly low for this car and everything else. By the looks of it underneath, it hasn't been winter driven, which is a huge plus in my opinion. Then there's no rot on the car. There's a bit of service rust in some areas, but we're gonna get all that stuff taken care of, and all the paint work, get a nice paint job done on this, and we'll go through the list of things that I'm gonna do to this car in a later video. But as of for right now, wish me luck on the way home, that nothing breaks here. I just want to say the amount of thumbs up I've gotten in this already, and it's completely stock. I think I've gotten 6 thumbs up in the course of an hour here, and the biggest smiles from people. So that right there just gives it everything right there. Like for me, that makes me, that I'm done. I can be happy right there, because when somebody else gives me a thumbs up for my car, like I know what it's like, because I give other people's thumbs up, and it's just like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but like you have this bond with somebody like right away. When somebody does that to you, like it's always smiles, and it's just a good feeling. You guys will know exactly what I mean if you ever had somebody give you the thumbs up for the car. Lets you know that people appreciate it other than just you. Part of the reason why I got this vehicle is because there are like hardly any of these cars around in my area, which is cool. It makes me feel better because I have something that not everybody has, which is very cool in my opinion. It's different. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. If you guys can relate with me with that sort of topic, then leave a comment down below. Let me know the best place to, if anybody has experience with these cars, to get aftermarket parts or OEM stuff, because I'm going to need some of that stuff too as well. I've been doing a little bit of research in the meantime to just, figure out what I need and whatnot. But if you guys have any help or whatever, have experience, throw it down in the comment. Any little help would be great for this car here, because it's something different. So one more thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that I find it very cool. I got 600 and some odd people that are interested in taking their time out of their day to watch my video. It's pretty cool. 600 and some of you guys have subscribed. I can't wait to make it to 1,000, and then we'll go from there. You got to start somewhere, right? The fact that, like I said, 600 of you are taking the time, like if you guys think about it, sure, 600, I might have mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but 600 doesn't sound like a lot in the YouTube world, but if you think about it, think of 600 people in a room all watching just you at once. Kind of a cool feeling that many people take the time out of their day to see what I'm doing or whatever it is that, any shenanigans that I'm up to. Pretty cool. So what I'm trying to say is that if it's deceiving or whatever it is, that, oh, I'll never make it to 10,000 subscribers, oh, I'll never make it that way. You never know until you actually try and do it. It took me a long time to decide to actually make a YouTube video. It took, I was nervous, I was scared of what people would think and everything else, and you know what? I just told myself I enjoy editing videos, I enjoy making them. I don't have to make money off them. It's just a thing that I've always liked doing, and if I can do what I enjoy doing, then why not make some fun out of it as well and make some videos and share it with you guys. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and show you what we had purchased today. And like I said, it's not much of a looker right now, but we're going to turn this into something really, really cool. So, and like I was saying before, it does need some work. So I wanted to try and find one of these that, everything's solid on it. There's no rot, but it needs some tender love and care. It's been sitting for a while, it needs to be cleaned up, everything else. And that's exactly what I was looking for. So here it is. This is a 1994 Toyota Supra, right-hand drive. So this car has a 2JZ GE engine, so the naturally aspirated version of the car. So you can either put a turbo kit on it, or you can swap it with a VVTi engine. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with it yet, but for the most part, this car is in pretty good shape for what it is. Decently low kilometers. Got like just over 100,000 K on it. Like I said, it's a 94. Like I said, right-hand drive, which is cool. It's gonna take me some time to get this thing looking really good, but that's what it's all about. That's what project cars are for. So for the most part, like I said, it needs paint. I already know that. There's a lot of areas with the clear coat flaking off and whatnot, but like I said, as long as it was solid and there's no rot in it, then I'm happy with that. So first things first, I have a full list of things that I'm gonna do to it. Get rid of the wing, get the more squared off ring, like the TTRD style wing on the back of it, front bumpers, some splitters on the sides, some side skirts. I'm gonna do the whole 9 yards with it. Make this car look really, really good. And then I'm gonna start doing, once I have it looking really good, new bumper, all that stuff, then I will start modding the engine and see what kind of power we can put out with the stock engine, and then kind of go from there and see if we want to keep that setup or we switch to a VVTi setup. So there's two different versions of this car. There's one that comes with, like I said, the 2JZ GE, which is what's in this, and then there's the 2JZ GTE. That's the turbo version of this car. Some people say it's, you know, they make a good kit for the GE too as well, single turbo kit, so I might look into that. Or I might just swap it all together, so I haven't really decided yet. But we're gonna get the car sprayed, all cleaned up, new bumper and everything. So I'm gonna film the whole process of this restoration of this 94 Toyota Supra. So I hope you guys stick along. Keep subscribing. We're almost, I know we can get to 1,000, no problem. But for now, guys, I'm gonna start filming the series of this video here. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.